How are you guys doing tonight? Thanks for coming out on a Monday. That's really awesome. You must really care about your friends. I don't have anybody here for me, so they don't care about me. But it's really awesome that everybody else is here. I know we have work tomorrow, but how are you guys doing? How's you doing down here? How's it going? It's good. It's good. Yeah. What's your name? Kimberly. Hey, Kimberly. How are you? You're good. You want to buy me a drink? How are you feeling? Hey, waiter, tequila and Sprite over here for this table, but for me. Thank you so much. So I just want to get the elephant out of the room right now. The carpets don't match the drapes, but the asshole is bleached for those of you who are wondering, and I know you were wondering, sir, you look like the type. But, is anybody else confused by dating these days? Like, I'm not really sure what you're supposed to do anymore. You know, back in the day, what you saw was what you got. I like you, you like me, cool, we're doing this, it's a thing. It would either happen in person or via a phone call, which nobody knows how to fucking do anymore. God forbid we use a phone call. But, so, dating's just like one big shit show these days. You have social media and dating apps, and it doesn't help anybody with, especially Tinder. Tinder is the worst, but with all the social media apps and dating apps, it's really hard for, sorry, I'm just gonna take a drink because I really want that Sprite, but I don't know whose it is, and it's probably kind of dirty because a lot of the men who were up here tonight had really dirty jokes. But anyway, with dating, you know, you really gotta market yourself as a product. You really have to market yourself, and the most disappointing part about dating is that you think you're getting Chick-fil-A and you end up opening an Arby's roast beef fucking sandwich, which is not appealing to anybody. Guys say that they're 6'2" on Tinder, and in person they're 5'4". Like, Jesus Christ, I hope we wear the same size in heels. That was not a joke about that short guy from earlier, but I did meet this really awesome guy at work, though. He's a little too inappropriate for the workplace, a little flirtatious. He'll touch my leg, he'll ask me to rub his back. The other day I had my jacket on because it was really cold, and he was like, "Oh, are you cold? You could come sit next to me to warm up." And I was like, okay, maybe. So I sat next to him because I was fucking cold, and he's like, "Oh, if you're still cold later tonight, you could come over to my house. I just got a really warm new big boy bed." Did I mention I work at a preschool, by the way? But I will say there are some similarities between working with children and dating. For starters, there's a lot of false enthusiasm. "Oh, wow, I like that, that's great. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray!" You give them a pat on the back, a "good job, buddy." Gotta keep morale up. Gotta keep it up, you gotta help them out a little bit. But, I got rear-ended about a month ago, and the guy who rear-ended me was actually pretty cool, but I had to call the cops, which is my least favorite white privilege. But the guy and I are actually we've been on a couple of dates already. Just, you know, by the way that he hit me, I was really hoping to get rear-ended again, if you know what I'm saying. Talking about anal, sir, you looked like you were confused. You didn't laugh. Anal was the joke there. Some anal. But, you know, after we fucked, he asked me how it was. I responded the best way that I thought was appropriate. "Good job, buddy, you did it!" I'm not just talking to this man, he just happens to be the only man here. As you can tell, I'm on Tinder, just by the way that my life has been going from all of these jokes. If you couldn't tell, I'm on Tinder. And I have one rule on Tinder. I will not match with the name Brett. I don't want to have to moan my father's name in bed. My mother divorced him. She didn't want to have to moan his name in bed either. I think that's fair. But there is one rule of my father's I will always follow. If you don't like something, give it a second chance. And that's the story of how I've done meth 4 times. Oh, just kidding. I'm not really addicted to meth. I'm just addicted to iced coffee, vaping, and tattoos. Or at least that's what my Tinder profile says. But every time I get a new tattoo, my mother has to say to me, "Did you really need another tattoo?" As though I'm the one with a butterfly champ stamp, Janine. But My mom's a little bit of a wild child. She's very fun. She's on Tinder. Feel free to find her. No, like, I'm serious. Feel free to find her on Tinder, because I'm looking for a new daddy. And you know what? Feel free to find me on Tinder, too, because I'm also looking for my own daddy. But that's all I got for you guys tonight. You've been a great crowd, and I hope you enjoyed the show.